Let's just have a chat with Anil Kumble on what India can do to take away from this game. Assuming they have secured qualification, Anil, would you rest some key players and who?
I would certainly look to rest someone like a Bumrah and get Siraj in for him in that particular game, because it's again back-to-back, and within a week you're literally playing 5 games. They've already played 2.
Yes.
And then if they go on to play Australia, then the semi-finals and hopefully the final after that, then India would have played literally 5 games in 6 days, which is quite a bit, including travel. So I would certainly look to rest Bumrah if India had already qualified, and get Siraj in and then see how he goes with the new ball. And that's the only change I would look to do.
What about use Chahal perhaps for a game? Maybe leave Kuldeep out to leave the mystery for the potential finale.
Yeah,
if there's a rematch?
possibly that could be one option, but maybe only if India think that
because Kuldeep hasn't played much.
Correct.
You're more tempted to.
I'm more tempted to continue with Kuldeep. The only option is if you're thinking of bringing Chahal in the semi-finals and hopefully the final, then maybe you could look at bringing Chahal in for even one of the spinners. It could be Kuldeep or it could be one of the spinners. Take a chance in this game. Highly unlikely that India is going to do that.
Australia would be their biggest challenge in this World Cup so far?
So far, yes. I mean, if you look at the way they have sort of played all the games, it's been, Bangladesh is the only sort of, and Pakistan are the only regular playing countries. Of course, Afghanistan is there, but otherwise it's the US and Ireland and Canada, which got rained out. So the first biggest challenge would be Australia in terms of the opposition, and India will certainly look to play really well and then get a win, because that will certainly give a lot of confidence going into the semi-finals, and hopefully it could be the same team in the final too. So you can't take things lightly. Or even if India is qualified, Australia is qualified, both teams can't take lightly in that last Super 8 game.
It's a day game in St. Lucia, high scoring venue, and we know what Australia's batting might looks like, but like for like, who's the stronger batting unit you sense?
I think in terms of the overall batting approach, I think I would still back India. If you look at Australia, they're very dependent heavily on their opening partnership. So Travis Head and David Warner are the key for them. If India can get past them early, then the likes of Mitch Marsh, who hasn't had too much game time, he hasn't scored much, other than Stoinis, who's done well. Maxwell hasn't really done special things for them yet. So yes, they certainly have the wonderful batting lineup, but they're heavily dependent on their opening batters.
8 months is a long time, or a not so long time. Would the memories of the ODI World Cup final on the 19th of November have any bearing on this game?
If India is already qualified and Australia is also qualified, then I think you have the freedom not to worry about all those. Just go and play. If it's a must-win for India to qualify to the semi-finals, then you may be under a little bit of pressure. Otherwise, you need to just free up, go there and then just bat without any fear, because irrespective of when you're going to play Australia, the pressure is going to be there because they're a good side. So you just need to go there without any fear and then approach the game in that fashion. You can't think about what's happened in the past, but go there with absolute freedom.
Sure.
and go from ball 1.
How would India's batters look to play Adam Zampa, who's in such good form?
No, I think you'll have to attack him. You'll certainly have to attack him. There's no two ways about that. And India have the sort of arsenal. I mean, they have certainly someone like Shivam Dube. He needs to take him on. And if Rishabh Pant or Surya is batting at that point, or even one of the openers, Virat or Rohit, they'll look to take on Adam Zampa.
Introducing the epic new Swift. Time to go swifting.
वॉचो ऐप पे देखो एक OTT के दाम पे सारे OTT शान से।
Watch